What's up guys, try not to say wow challenge. Please drop like right now, subscribe to my channel.
Have you ever stopped to wonder how road markings are done? Maybe with a machine? Well, this company does it like this, a simple stencil and airbrush. It's a very relaxing thing to watch this huge arrow being filled in with shiny yellow paint. Then the stencil's lifted up to reveal the expertly clean lines and perfect shape. This makes me think it's best never to complicate things. Just get out
That's cool, that's really cool.
your old school wooden stencil and forget all about the expensive machines that can't do it better anyway. We're all more than used to seeing skateboard stunts on the internet. Some of them cool, some of them terrible. There are almost too many of them. Well, here's something different for you. You've probably never seen a scooter stunt before. This guy has obviously practiced a lot because this stunt is seriously incredible. Does anyone know if a stunt like that can be done on a skateboard, or has this guy invented a whole new sport?
Oh my god.
Many people hate cleaning because it's a terrible combination of physical difficulty and tedious work. But maybe you're just not being creative enough. Check out this guy's method for cleaning a glass table. Not only is it seriously efficient, it's also really fun and super satisfying to watch. I'm not sure most of us could do it as well as he does, but it looks like it's worth trying just for the entertainment value. Most people don't realize how many satisfying toys they have just lying around the house. All it takes is a creative mind, and functional items suddenly become the most entertaining thing in the whole world. I bet you never thought of pulling a string of house keys off the end of a table, but you're gonna want to do it now. Just look how mesmerizing it is. It's a real shame that most of us don't have so.
Oh my god. Guys, if you don't say wow in this video, please let me know in the comments.
Many identical keys. I guess we'll just have to watch this video a few more times. Have you ever combed your hair and been amazed at how much hair fell out? You won't feel that ever again after watching this video of a horse being groomed. They're not an animal you imagine that gets a fluffy coat in winter, but here's proof. There's so much hair it looks like they're shaving the horse, but that's just a good comb gathering up the horse's shedding winter fur. I'm sure it's happy to be rid of all that. The whole point of motorsports is the speed. It's just so thrilling, so the faster the better. At those speeds, everyone involved needs to be fast, even if they're not behind the wheel. But there's fast, and then there's this. This Red Bull pit stop crew is faster than you would ever imagine.
That's really fast, guys. I think it's 1 or 5 seconds and this car is ready.
Possible. This is their world record breaking attempt for the fastest pit stop ever. You can tell it's fast just by looking, but you don't understand. They don't even need a few seconds to do a full pit stop. It was only 1.82 seconds and they were back in the race.
That's really speed.
Astounding. We're so used to seeing videos of people trying to be cool and totally failing at it that it can be a real surprise when you see someone get it right. This guy has clearly got a lot of martial arts training behind this move, so much that it looks effortless, which is really saying something.
If you don't say wow, yes, please let me know in the comments because it's really hard as for me.
When you think about how hard it must be to unscrew a bottle top with a kick, it's just a simple, impossible stunt executed with maximum skill.
I just want to say...
Oftentimes, machines are made to fill in for humans and do the things we're just not capable of, whether that's a job that requires serious precision or impossible speeds. But there's always going to be someone that comes along to show us that we're just not working hard enough, and humans are capable of more than they thought, like this woman. We all thought money counting machines were essential because no human can count that fast, but she's got a crazy technique going, and now I'd bet she's as fast as any machine. Have you ever had the feeling that the world would be a much better place if everyone just worked together? Well, if you've never believed that, I'm about to convince you. Not with some big philosophical lecture, but with this video of construction workers. Just look how in sync they are. It's a whole tower of them working in perfect harmony. That's just gotta get the job done faster, right? Maybe not, but even if it doesn't, it's still pretty amazing to watch. Sometimes you can find beauty in the most unexpected places, and let's face it, those videos are often the most pleasing. This person is just cutting fabric into a pattern for clothes. Simple. Well, not that simple. Not with a stack of fabric like that. That super sharp electric blade must be the most useful thing ever. I didn't know that method existed, but it's awesome, and I think we all need a lot more videos like this one. What's the best way to improve a skateboard stunt? Just add some milk, apparently. The aim of this challenge is simple. Do a trick with a glass of milk in your hand and don't spill a single drop. Okay, so maybe it's not that simple, but when it goes right, it makes for truly riveting viewing the way things do when the odds are stacked against them. But no matter the odds, there will always
I think it's really hard to skating this.
Be someone skilled enough to pull off a 540 and still have a glass of milk to drink at the end of it. It's always interesting to see people who've come up with a unique method for doing something difficult. I guess it's just part of doing the same job every day. Eventually, though, you're gonna get bored and come up with some new ways of improving the way that it's done. There's no doubt that this guy has done that. He definitely makes moving those 110-pound bags look easy, really, so it must be an effective method, but I doubt most of us could do that. He must have the neck of a superhero. If you're passionate about what you do, you're bound to end up with skills the rest of us can't even dream of. And if there's anything worth being passionate about, it's a croissant. This baker has obviously worked with croissants a lot because the speed and accuracy of this technique is just insane. That's pastry for 500 croissants cut to their perfect size and shape in under a minute. Try not to think about how long it would take you to finish that task. You don't have to be into the X Games to know that those are some tough sports. So even if you don't like skateboarding, you'll appreciate seeing this stunt. It had never been done before Mitchie Brusco did it. This video shows the moment the stunt that people thought was impossible was made possible. What you're witnessing is a full 1260-degree rotation in the air on a skateboard. You can see why it's taken so long for anyone to perfectly execute this feat. It's often the simplest things that are the most satisfying to watch. Something like cutting a hedge, which is usually a boring job, can become mesmerizing if you just combine the right tool with the right skills. That's exactly what we've got here. This guy has such a steady hand, leaving a perfectly straight and level hedge behind him, and gently scraping away all the excess. I promise that hedge wouldn't have looked like that if it were me using that tool. Fireworks have been thrilling audiences for thousands of years, but with the speed that technology is improving these days, it's about time we had something new. These days, drones are the thing, and people are producing seriously spectacular light shows with them, and countries seem to be competing to get more drones in the air than anyone else. This footage shows a record-breaking 2,198 drones over St. Petersburg, Russia, and this footage shows China breaking Russia's record just a few weeks later with 3,051 drones. I don't know what
really a lot of quadricopters
we're going to see next, but you can bet it'll be spectacular. There are so many mind-blowing things in this world, it can be really hard to keep up. So for anyone who hasn't seen this before, be warned, this will astound you. This green stuff is called kinetic sand, and no, it's not CGI, even if it does look like something not of this world. It's regular sand dyed with bright colors and coated with what must be magic. It's totally dry, but it can be molded like clay or fall apart if you loosen it. So basically, it's the simplest thing on Earth, but also the most astounding. There's no shortage of people obsessed with Legos, but not everyone has the skills to assemble those iconic blocks into something amazing. So when you see something like this, it really does take you by surprise. This Lego art installation is built into a wall and features hidden doors concealing all sorts of incredibly detailed scenes, from replicas of real-life clubs to alien abductions and miniatures of the house it's in, plus hidden secrets like blacklight switches. It's the ultimate adult toy, and DJ Zed can happily confirm that.
I did not say wow. If you do, please let me know in the comments. I think that's it. Please drop comments below this video what video I should watch next, and see you in the next reaction. Goodbye.